Hi guys, my name is Shay and I am Stitchopotamus. I am no longer Salty Stitcher. Reason for that change is pretty simple. I made an assumption after some really kind of half-assed research attempts back when I first started my YouTuber journey that the designer of Salty Stitcher Designs, right, the owner of Salty Stitcher Designs, the design company, right? Do we call them design companies? I guess they are design companies, so that's what I'm going to call her. I made the assumption that she didn't do YouTube. I'd done some precursory look stuff around YouTube, but didn't see anything. Come to find out she's been doing Flosstube just, longer than me, probably. And she is active on social media. And so even though she probably has no idea who I am, I went ahead and just changed my name just out of respect. Because, she's been doing it longer and she deserves to have the name that she chose for her company and for her channel. I am also now, now I'm Stitchopotamus, which I think is actually kind of fun and cute and maybe a bit more me than Salty Stitcher anyways. Today is a normal Flosstube. It is Flosstube number 17. We're going to do all the normal Flosstube stuff. I will talk about some stitch along news. Nothing too major has changed, but some stuff has started and is going to start pretty soon here. And so we'll talk about that, and I'll show you all my works in progresses, which are right there, and we'll kind of go from there. So, no Flosstube stuff. Recently I've been really into crime junkies, like the podcast, and so I've been doing some true crime stuff. I just recently started, recently by today, I mean this is Saturday, the 29th, and I just started the Trauma Code Heroes on Call, which is a Korean K-drama, I guess. I don't know if it counts as a K-drama. I'm not really up on lingo for that, but it's really interesting. So if you're really into medical shows, which I'm not generally, this one's been pretty interesting so far. There's a lot of politics, hospital politics stuff, which I know about American hospital politics from working in a psych hospital, but I don't know, it's interesting. There's a lot of stuff about this stuff that I would not have known. So anyways, I'm on episode 3, I think. Episode 4. So if that's something that you're interested in, not closer than you think, that's the name of the episode. I'm looking at my TV, sorry. The Trauma Code Heroes on Call, I think is what it's called, on Netflix. So that's really what I've been doing. Nothing new about how I stitch. I haven't done any new theme of things. This is the first time I've ever had 3 full floss keepers or thread keepers, whatever you want to call them, for just shared threads, which, let me explain that a little bit. I have always used these 2 massive thread keeps for my shared colors, right? So any color that's shared by at least 2 projects, I put on a shared color drop so I can just take that with me instead of having a whole bunch of extra stuff. It makes sense in my brain. It probably makes no sense in reality, but it makes sense in my brain. And so I've always had one big one, and then usually the second one is half full. Each one of those thread keeps holds 30. They are by Sunrise Grove. I'll put their stuff in the description box if that's something you're interested in, but they're called Sunset Grove, or they're from a company called Sunset Grove, Etsy shop company called Sunset Grove, and so now I have 2.5 pretty much, so I have, that put me at somewhere 75-ish, probably shared thread colors, because I have so many cells. That's what's going on. So yeah, anyways, that's the only stitching news that I have, and it's been kind of I did the setup the last kitted up. I don't know why I can't talk today, but I kitted up the last couple of projects that are about to start here soon. I did that a couple of days ago, and it's a lot. It's a lot of shared colors. Anyways, stitch alongs. So ending soon. I'll put all of my little let me scooch so I have a bit more room for that, but there we go. I will put little card informations and little pictures of either the promotional kind of image that they use, that the shop uses, or something about the project if I have that here. But first I figured we'd start with things that are ending soon, because we're going to have a lot of sales that are going to be ending here pretty daggum soon. So, in fact, I think we have 6 ending, yeah. So these are just sales that are ending in the month of April. I didn't pick anything that's ending in May. There's a couple that are ending in May. I'll do that at the end of April. So ending soon, we have the Easter Basket Sale by ShellsArtyFartyShop. That ends 4/14. We have the Night of the Frost Dragon. That is by FlossyFoxShop, and it ends 4/10/25. We have Neon Circus Sal by Spruce Craft Co., which is an Australian kind of, they give me sort of similar vibes to Caterpillar Crossstitch, in that they do a lot of kits for their sals, but they're out of Australia. And Neon Circus Sal by Spruce Craft Co. ends 4/4, so like end of next week. Tiny Garden Sal by TheCozyDH ends 4/7, end of next week. Frogs Everywhere, which was a Passover sal by SKB Crossstitch Design, ends 4/5. And then we have Windows to Wonder, which is by StitchologyCraftsUS, and I'm assuming, so I'm going to explain why I'm saying I'm assuming. I didn't find any ending date for it. However, it is a Easter sal, and Easter is on the 20th of April, so I'm assuming it ends April 20th, but I don't know that for sure. Similarly to the Easter basket sal, that one ends right before Easter as well. So those are the 6 that are going to be ending here pretty soon. So you'll see them dropping off my my Stitch Along Saturday posts. Starting soon, we have Wings of Spring sal, which is by Velvet Pony Design, and that starts 4/5. Extraordinary Birds by LolaCrowCrossstitch. LolaCrowCrossstitch. I wrote, my brain today has been a weird day for me, brain-wise, I guess. I don't know. So Extraordinary Birds by LolaCrowCrossstitch starts 4/1. I'll show you the fabric for that because I got that in the mail. This is my pile of haul, so that's what I'm looking at. And then Summer Cuckoo Clock by Tiny Modernist starts 4/1 as well. And I also got the fabric for that one, so I'll show you that one as well, because I don't think I would have talked about that one. I think that one was released last week, I think. So, or maybe just after. I can't remember if I talked about it last time. So, like, I forgot a lot today because my brain is what my brain is, but I also wanted to throw in another About to Start sal. This one starts 4/24. It is the Book of Poison Garden sal by LivingOnTheRainbow. There'll be some information here. You'll hear my voice again because, again, I forgot a lot because today is a bad brain day. Thank you. Bye. I talked about it last time. I don't think I did. Okay. Ongoing sals. So these are sals that just keep on going. We have Mythical Creatures, which I won't show you this time because I haven't done the most recent release. But the most recent release was released... How many times am I going to say the word release? The most recent creature was released earlier this week, like on Thursday, I think it was. That is by ClimbingGoatDesigns, in case I haven't said that. So Mythical Creatures by ClimbingGoatDesigns. That one goes through almost to the end of the year. It's like late November, I think. Secret Grove sal is going to be ending here in May. The most recent release was this week, so I haven't finished that one either, so you won't see that one yet. Or I haven't started it yet either. But that is by NeedleLotDesigns. So that is Secret Grove by NeedleLotDesigns. And that's going to end in May. And the most recent release was done this week. I have this like weird hole in my eyelashes, but it's okay. Hopefully you can't see it. I can see it, but hopefully you can't see it. Folk Woodland Calendar by Artmishka Crossstitch is monthly. So the next release will be, I believe, the 1st of April. And that one's going to go through the end of the year as well. Starry Night by Urban Stitches. This week is an off week for that, but that one's a 2-year-long sal, which you've probably heard me talk about. I'll show you my most recent, because I'm all caught up on it. I'll show you my most recent progress for it. But this is an off week, so we won't get a part of it this week, and then in 3 weeks next month we'll get them, and that's how it usually is. What I mean by that is there's 3 weeks of releases, an off week, 3 weeks of releases, an off week. Starry Night, I just said that one. Who You Gonna Call by Olivia and Lee Studios. Most recent release was last week. I have that caught up as well. I'll show you that one. That one pretty much goes through October as well, from what I remember. Moon Garden Sal by Witch's Garden Crafts is weekly, so I'm caught up but not up to date, right? So I've got all of the recent releases done, but I have this week's was released Thursday as well. And this one also ends in May. We have Quarter Crows by Fine Frog Stitching. I'm caught up but not up to date. The second release, aside from the frame, so the frame was released like 3 weeks ago, and then the second release, that's not the frame was released this week, like yesterday. And so I'll show you the up-to-date progress, but I'm not caught up all the way. I don't have this release done. Wicked Woods by Stay Platinum Stitchery. Sorry if I don't see myself, I get confused. I was just waking the computer back up in case you didn't know. Wicked Woods by Stay Platinum Stitchery. The frame released 3/14. I'm working on the frame right now. Sorry guys, I'm working on the frame right now. This one goes through almost to August, or almost October as well, if I remember correctly. Again, it'll be up here, so there'll be more information. 100 Days of Cross Stitch by Spruce Craft Co. I don't have an official end date for it. It is daily. When I first talked about it, like I first did a stitch along post on it, it was day 45 as of February 22nd. So it's probably getting pretty close to it. So this one might be ending this month as well. I had to go and look to make sure. But if it is legitimately 100 days and it was February 22nd, that would mean that it is, so 28, 6 days plus, we're on the 29th, that means 35 days. So we're looking at 80 days, so there's probably only about 20 days left. That's my guesstimate. Again, I don't have an actual official end date for that, but that is what we got going on. So that one might be ending here pretty soon too, but I didn't put it on my ending soon because I wasn't quite sure. So I said probably active for the first 2 weeks of April. So just keep an eye on that one if that's something you're doing and or want to do. Colourpop Blackwork Sal started 3/21, which was this week. I have not caught up with it. I haven't even started yet. So that's on my plan, my release. That's my plans for this week, hopefully this next couple weeks. Colourpop Blackwork Sal is also by Spruce Craft Co. Fantastical Greenhouse by Tiny Modernist. I am nowhere near caught up on that one. You won't see it today. I haven't done any work on it because I've just been bogged down with other stuff. But the next release rather is 4/1. So that one is monthly up until June. So there's 2 months that have been released. So I think it started February, and then May, June. So we have like 3 left. So it's about 5 releases. We have 3 left. So that one ends June 1st. We have Cloister Garden Sal by Fox and Rabbit. This is also monthly. This is a free sal. So we'll talk about mine in here. I've worked a tiny bit on it. Again, I've just been bogged down with a whole bunch of other stuff. I've done a lot of stitching. I just have too many styles is really what it is. But the real question is that even a thing? Is it even possible to have too many styles? Probably not. Cloister Garden Sal, probably not because I bought more. I'm predictable if nothing else. Consistency is what I've always wished for, so I guess I got my wish. Cloister Garden Sal is Fox and Rabbit again. It is free. You can find it on their website, and its next release is 4/1/25. Positivity Boom. See, this is the same one I had problems with last time we talked about it, which was like a month ago or so. Positivity Blooms Sal. It's Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and it ends in May. And then they have another one coming up as well that hasn't started yet. That is Botanical, Birthday Botanicals. And that one, I don't think I put, because I think it starts in May as well. So I think this Positivity Blooms Sal ends in May. And the next one, which is Birthday Botanicals, starts in May, roughly, I think. If I remember correctly, I'll put it up here. Mouse's Year, which is by Cross Stitcher Magazine. It is a monthly, like year-long sal. So I think April was already released, so May would be the next month, and it's probably going to be released here pretty soon, because I want to say those, I usually get those new issues at the end of the month. They are monthly. So Mouse's Year, All Year Round, which is another Cross Stitcher Magazine sal. It's also monthly, but that one is on a different, it started in the winter, and so this one's probably going to be done here in the next 3 or 4 months, if I remember correctly. I haven't done that one. You know, technically I probably would be interested in starting it. I didn't start it on time. So All Year Round. Nature's Journey is by Sprouting Lupine, and it is in Just Cross Stitch Magazine. Just Cross Stitch Magazine is 4 issues a year rather. So it's like quarterly or seasonal, if you want to say that. And so there's one release that's been done. The most recent one was for spring, which I want to say was like at the beginning of the month or even the end of February, I can't remember. And so this one is quarterly. So you have plenty of time to catch up on this one if you want. So this one, I think you're probably looking at like June will be the next release, I assume. I'd have to look that up to be sure, but I think so. And then we have Empyrean Cell, which is by Forbidden Fiber Co. And that is, you have to buy a kit and do the whole kit. It's not my like subject matter. I don't know anything about these books that this is based off of. I don't even know what the books are called. Are the books called Empyrean? I don't know. I know that one of my cross-stitch friends is reading Onyx Storm, because I think this is the Onyx Storm books, I think. But I'm not anywhere near those. I tend to be much more of a nonfiction, true crime kind of book girly, or like a psychology book girly. Not so much into like fiction. I have a hard time with it sometimes. I have a hard time with it sometimes. Anyways, so Empyrean Cell by Forbidden Fiber Co. Right? So not right. Here's two more that I missed. There's Animal Tree of Life Cell by ClimbingGoatDesigns. I'm not doing this one, so I don't know when the most recent release was. And there's also, obviously, Nostalgic Tarot by the Witchy Stitcher. I don't know when this one ends. I'd have to go and look. But you get 2 new tarot cards a month, and so generally the beginning of the month is when she releases those. Sorry about that. Okay, bye. Right. So those are all the currently ongoing sales. That's not true. Yes, those are all the currently ongoing sales that I've not mentioned. So they're either ending soon, starting soon, or ongoing. So that's all the sales that I know of as of right now. If you know of any that I've missed, let me know. Some of those I would have left off. Some of the ones I've talked about in the past I would have left off because they've already ended. But these are all the ones I know of right now. Okay, cool. Aside from things like temperature sales and like the steady thread, which I'm about to show you my steady thread, those things I didn't put on here just because those are a bit different for me. You don't have to buy them. Like they're a bit different. Or you do have to buy them depending on what it is. But not everyone is doing them, I guess. I don't know how to describe why they're different. In my brain, they are. They are. So this does not include any temperature sales or any like free Facebook sale type stuff. Except for the Robert Fox. Well, that one's on Facebook. Sorry guys, I don't know why I talk like this. It's just what it is. Let's get on to my works in progress. Y'all, it's been one of those days. I don't know. I don't feel like it's been a bad day. I just feel like I'm not talking well. And I don't know why. It is what it is. Okay, so first off, this is my steady thread sales. I have 2 of them. Both of them are on Witch's Garden Crafts Even Weaves. One of them is using silks from Dying for Sass. I think that's what it's called. Dying for Crossstitch. And the other one is with, I'll put the Etsy shop that I got it from, but it's a cotton, variegated cotton. Whose name, the shop name I can't remember right now for whatever reason. But this is not up to date. I have 2 weeks I need to catch up on. So last week and this week. But it is, like, I've done progress since I've shown you, since last week. Last Flosstube. Ooh, sorry guys. Oof. So the most recent ones for this one are this little guy and this little guy. I like, so let me explain again. Steady Thread releases a Blackwork Sow through their Facebook page, and they've done it for the past couple years as far as I know, past 3 or 4 years I think. So I did last year's, right, which was floral, and I did a floral on a linen, which I shouldn't have done because it's always difficult to do black work on linen. And I did one on Ada, which was a different, like, there's a kind of framed one, and then there was a potted version where each of the flowers was in this little pot. This week, or rather this year, she did a geometric and a floral, or a circle, and there's a couple of other different options as well. I went ahead and went with 2 again because I did enjoy them. So this is the geometric pattern, right? So each of these circles are going to be completely filled, and I like it this way. I don't think there's any reason to change it. I don't know why I think anyone thinks I need to change it. No one said so. I'll probably cut that part out because that makes no sense. But my brain is just really tired, I think is what it is. So again, this is the geometric version, and this is on Dying for Sass silk. Dying for Cross-Stitch. I keep saying the wrong thing. Dying for Cross-Stitch. And then this is Antique Daguerreotype is the name of this fabric. And then this fabric was Grail. Make sure you can see that. Yep, you can. Good. Okay. The floss was named Medieval. I do remember that. I just can't remember the name of the Etsy shop. I'll put the Etsy shop here in case I do remember it. But it is Medieval. I bought it for a sale, like a traditional kind of sale that I never participated in for a gazillion reasons. But these two, I want to say the most recent is these two, or is it these two? I want to say it's these two, these guys. This one has been kind of a bit of a challenge in terms of getting the floss, the variegation of floss to make sense and not be kind of messy. This one I feel like is pretty messy, but I've been doing a better job at trying to match up some of that variegation so it looks interesting and not weird and messy. So not caught up by any stretch. I have two weeks I have to do. I'm probably going to try to make sure I catch up on those when I get done with the frame for frame for Wicked Woods. Let me make sure you can see all of this because there's a lot of it. Okay, good. You can. This is my Starry Night cell. It is all the way caught up, and this is the full width of this project. So you've seen it in bits and pieces. Like it's a 30. Every release is 30 square by 30 square, and so it is all caught up. This is the front. Not the front, the top like row of Starry Night by Van Gogh. This will be going on for 2 years, and it's like 22, I want to say, by 17 and a half. So we're looking at probably here, but it's super exciting. It's been fun. It's a lot of blue. Sometimes I get mixed up because it's so much blue, but it is all caught up, and this is an off week, so I don't have a week to catch up on. So yay, it's done. This one took me a little bit because I was really behind. I was like 2 weeks behind, and then a third week dropped while I was catching up on those 2 weeks. But it's all caught up now. This is Court of Crows. Make sure you can see it nicely. Yes. Court of Crows. This is caught up but not up to date because the release, because there was a new release yesterday, which is this frame. It's like a little court jester, which I'm pretty excited. He looks super cute. The first release was like 40 stitches, no lie, no cap, as the kids now say. 40 stitches, and it was just these little flowers. They're very pretty. I was able to do them in like an hour, probably tops. Maybe a tad bit more than that, but not by much. So yeah, next one is this little court jester. I'd assume he's probably somewhere in the 150 stitches range, because that tends to be, her releases tend to be pretty reasonable in terms of size. They're not huge, and they are weekly, so that's part of that. All right, Court of Crows by Fine Frog Stitching. I have the floss for this just so I can see it. So this is Cloister Gardens by Fox and Rabbit. This is my freestyle. I am nowhere near up to date. I'm definitely going to be behind. I started working on it and then realized I needed to do Wicked Woods so I could keep Wicked Woods up to date or get it started. But a reason why I'm showing you, on top of the fact that I did technically like 10 stitches or so, maybe 13 stitches, is because I chose the color I was going to do next. So I'm going to do 2-month patterns, 2 months of releases in a color, and change it. So I'll have 4 colors on this by the end of it. And so the purpley color is Rookwood, and I picked Rum Punch for the next two because I had Sedona and Rum Punch were the two reds I was looking at, and Rum Punch has a bit more of the same kind of variegation, almost like pattern. Like it's not, there's no wild colors, like other colors other than this red. It's just some parts are lighter than the other. And so I figured that would be really pretty. I haven't done a whole bunch on it, so this is not indicative of what this pattern looks like. I'm way behind, way behind. So that is Fox and Rabbit. Cloister Garden, and again, that is free. So if you like that, go jump on it. It is indeed free. This is my Fair Isle temperature stitch, temperature sal, and it is 2 weeks behind, just like I was last time I showed y'all. But I don't think I had shown you this one because I don't think I had finished these stitches yet. It is not a hard thing for me to catch up on, so I'll probably try to catch up on this weekend so I can be done with it. But it is by, or free rather, I should say. Well, I guess it is by them as well. So there's two options. You can go on the Facebook and buy it for free if you're looking for fabric and floss and that kind of stuff instead of making your own or kind of like using what you already have in stash. You can go to Afterglow Workshop, I think is what is the designer who does it for Starkey. I don't know if she does, I don't know. So you can go to Afterglow Workshop because I believe that that is technically who designs it. And then, or you can go to Snarky and Modern Facebook group and get it for free. Fair Isle, temperature stitch along, and each temperature each day is like 8 stitches, so it's really easy for me to catch up on, but it does require me to actually do it. But this is where I am. It's been pretty warm this week, so we're probably gonna have a lot more of these yellows and darker or brighter greens coming in here pretty soon. Another temperature sale is this guy. I don't know if you can see him. Do that, see if you can see that. Sorta. You can see some of it. This is by Tiny Stitchery. It is a Lunar Phases temperature cell. Same as Fair Isle. This one is about 2 weeks behind, but it doesn't take too long to catch up. This one takes a tiny bit longer than this one, but it's not too bad. So as you can see, I got to March 15th, which means that this one is up to March 15th as well. But I don't think these were all the way done when I showed you them last, so I went ahead and include them because they are technically progress. So I always try to mention this. So these are both Forbidden Fiber Co. fabrics. One of them is Vintage Rose and the other one's like Vintage Peach or Vintage Blush or something to that effect. But I cannot remember which one is which, and I lost the other card, so who knows. These were part of my Fabric of the Month when I was still doing Forbidden Fiber Co.'s Fabric of the Month. I've since scaled back because all of this is fabric, and I don't need any more fabric, to be honest. So Forbidden Fiber Co. for both of those if you like these. I wonder if these are just mystery. I can't remember if they were just mystery what's the word I'm looking for? Exclusively for the like the Fabric of the Month Club. I don't know if that's what they were. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk today apparently. I don't know if these were exclusive colors. Wait, sorry. Okay, sneezes. I don't know if these were exclusive colors for the Fiber of the Month or Fabric of the Month Club. However, if you're looking for them, sometimes they will do like, you know, mystery bags or grab bags or something like that, and so maybe you can find them as well if you really like these colors. They are really nice neutrals, but they're also interesting enough that they're good for lots of projects. But those are my temperature cells. One is Fair Isle by Snarky and Modern, and the other one is Lunar Moon Phases by Tiny Stitchery. Beautiful. This is up to date, but not all the way because there's a release on Thursday. This is Moon Garden Cell by Witch's Garden Crafts. There is the next release is this owl and the tree right here, which I'm really excited about. Her releases are reasonable, usually about 500 stitches, something like that. So hopefully this will be a nice, quick, easy for me to catch up on. But that one is caught up, but not all the way. This one is all the way caught up. Similarly to my Starry Night cell, I got the most recent release done, which was the little ghost trap here. And then these two guys, I never remember their names. I tried to remember to look them up, but I didn't. So pretty sure this is the Bill Murray character, but I don't know for sure. But Ghostbusters by Olivia and Lee Designs, or Who You Gonna Call technically, by Olivia Lee Designs, and it is up to date and I love it. This is Boughs of Holly by Forbidden Fiber Co. for the fabric, and I love it. I love everything about it. There's gonna be some sparkly thread, some DMC Etoile here at the end of the cell, I think, and it goes through pretty much the whole year. that I'm really excited about. I was hoping we could have some more. Maybe I'll go in and like rip these stitches out and replace them with sparkly thread, because that might be fun, but I haven't yet. Probably won't. All caught up. LivingOnTheRainbow, I want to say it's like every 3 weeks-ish. We get a new release. And then this is what I'm currently working on. This is the Wicked Woods Sal by Stay Platinum Stitchry. This is fabric by Black Dahlia called Hide Behind. And I'm just slogging away at this little road, which takes me some time. So this is what I'm currently working on and what I plan to hopefully finish this weekend. Hopefully. This road took me quite a bit this week anyways, so hopefully that will be what it is. Plans, there is a new release for Secret Grove. I don't want to get too far behind because that one's going to end here soon. I want to continue on with Fantastical Greenhouse because, again, that is a huge amount of stitching that if I don't finish, I will have bought that for nothing, and that pisses me off a little bit. I don't like buying things for nothing. I'm going to start Colourpop because, again, don't like buying things for nothing. And I do love Blackwork. Blackwork is one of my favorites. Summer Cuckoo Clock when that one starts up. Extraordinary Birds when that one starts up. What else? What else? So I want to catch up on Fox and Rabbit. Mythical Creatures has a new release I have to do. I'm probably not going to buy Wings of Spring Sal, even though I bought her fall one and it was really cute. I have too much stuff already, but I want to make sure I get everything caught up well before it's time for it to end. That way I don't have a rush or I'm working on it months after it ends, because that kind of irritates me. I don't know why it irritates me. It just irritates me when I have to like catch up like that. I don't know. ADHD is the answer to all of the reasons why something happens for me. No! I just dropped some floss. But it's okay. I picked it up. Alright. Copy. Okay, so last little bit. And then we will end for today. So this is my stash. My haul, rather. And we'll start here. So this is my Stitch Fat Quarter Stitch Quarterly, I think is what it's called. So it's by the Fat Quarter Shop, and they send out a quarterly Stitch Quarterly. Yep, that is what it's called. And this is the most recent one. I've not done any of them. I've got 5 of them that I really need to catch up on. I do love them too much to stop it because I like this bag. I like all the cute themed stuff that comes with it. But Blooming Spring is our next one. It usually comes with some sort of cross-stitch tool. It comes with all the floss you need, all the fabric you need. It doesn't generally always come with embellishment stuff. Sometimes if it's a very specific embellishment, they will. Which is fine because it's not like I frame anything anyways. It usually comes with a needle minder. I don't know. I just like cute themed things. And these bags are fantastic. So if I ever get to actually do these bags are going to be fantastic. So again, all the floss and a little needle minder that's very cute. Oops. And then this is what was really interesting to me. I don't really do floss bobbins, but this was very interesting. This little floss bobbin station. If I did floss bobbins, maybe I'll do floss bobbins. Ooh, shoot, that's heavier than I expected. It has a magnet here, so I'm assuming that's for needles. But maybe I'll do floss bobbins just for this project, just because, you know, it might be cool to use this thing that came with it. Fabric, which usually I believe there's a needle in here somewhere too, and then obviously the pattern. I got 2 new project bags from Golden Familiars. I love Golden Familiars. Renee is a very, very sweet person. I met her a couple times at retreats. So I got this cool fox version and these little tiny cute little bats with matching fabrics. So these are 2 Golden Familiars. These just came in yesterday, which is why they don't have a project in them yet. Some of the other ones I'll show you have a project in them already. But Golden Familiars. Yay! They're so cute. They're so cute. And she put like, thank you, Shay, on the outside of the package. She's a sweet person. She's a sweet person. This is my Bestitch Me fabric. And I'm actually going to open this just because, sorry for the crinkles. Just because this is going to go into project bag soon anyways. And this is my first time with, you know, a Bestitch Me fabric. So I want to touch it, I want to feel it, I want to see how it is. This is Sandbar. I got it in 32 count linen. I got a fat quarter because that's about what I did. I did 32 count linen for Deadly Aquarium, and I wanted it to kind of match in size. But it's beautiful. It's very pretty. I'll probably do it more like this, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the frame looks like. The frame should release here next week. And I'll see what the frame looks like and kind of orient it. Maybe it'll be more of this kind of orientation. That might be pretty. But Bestitch Me Sandbar for Extraordinary Birds. Extraordinary Birds. Here, these are from, these are new project bags by the 805 Stitcher. I put this little card thing on here, which is cute. I also got a couple of like needle minders, but they're already up on my little needle minder board, so I won't grab them, even though they're really cute. So I got these two vinyl ones, which were kind of like Halloween themed, and this one came with a needle minder with Morticia's face on it. Morticia's face. And this one I believe came with a little, let me see, where is it? Yeah, it came with one of these like same fabric made into a needle minder, like a little padded needle minder. It's really cute. Got little, I'm much more of a spooky stitcher. We probably already knew that, but I do like boots, and I am from Texas, and so I don't wear cowboy boots. They don't fit my vibe, but they are cute in as a notion, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I also like cacti, so those. And then I got this one, which is just, it's by the same person, just a different type, and this one has this like haunted house bat theme, which is really cute. Very cute. Very cute. 805 Stitcher on Etsy. This is my fabric from a stitching shop, which is where you can get stuff for tiny modernist stitch-alongs if you want. You can get kits for that. But I went ahead and bought the fabric from Fabric Flare. This is 14 count Ada in Cheryl's Wood Grain by Fabric Flare, because this is a very specific fabric, and I had absolutely nothing that I could use instead if I wanted this look. So Cheryl's Wood Grain by Fabric Flare. Got it from a stitching shop, which was really, really quick too. It was probably only about a week before I got it, because I ordered it pretty recently. Actually, I can probably tell you when I ordered it. I ordered it 3/17 and received it a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago rather. So wonderful. I just don't want you to see my address. Wonderful. It's a really cool fabric. I've never done anything on kind of a wood grain fabric, but I'm interested to see how it looks. This is for Summer Cuckoo Clock by Tiny Modernist. It's interesting. I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Fabric Flare is the first time I'm using Fabric Flare as well. I think I said that. Go in here. All right. And then this is, I talked about this last time we met. This is my order from 123 Stitch. These are some of the other Nashville Market pickups I did, because I thought I had ordered a couple of them and hadn't. And so I went and ordered those, and then ordered a couple more. So we have two from Sweet Wing Studio. Come on, go away. We have this one, which is part of the Night Garden Sow, or Night Garden, not Sow, Night Garden palette. And then we have You Are My Sunshine. We have two from Tiny Modernist. We'll start there. These are itsy bitsy. The pattern is only like that big. Very cute. So two from Tiny Modernist. There's Twilight Moon and Cute Crocodile. Twilight Moon is part of that Night Garden, and Cute Crocodile is just because it's freaking cute, and it's a crocodile. I was like, that's cute. I need it. Counting Puddles. This is their Night Garden. Again, pattern is literally this big. Very cute. Very cute. Has a little bit of a Blackwork vibe to it, and I'm always about that. And then Halloween Row by Ori TM. And how big is this pattern? Come on, there you go. Pattern is about 60 stitches tall, so, and about 250 long, so it's not too bad. Very nice. Very nice. All right. I think that's about all I got for you today. I feel like I have more haul somewhere, but I don't know where it would be. Because I already showed you those. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have more, but I don't. So I'll let you guys go. Sorry for the weirdness of today. I don't know. Just feeling it today, I guess. And holler if you need me. I'd like to see your thoughts and opinions down in the box below. And have a good day. Bye.